wisdom of 47. This summer solstice in 2017 marks 47 years ago that Judy Garland, who played Dorothy Gale in The Wizard of Oz, died at the age of 47. The wisdom of The Wizard of Oz is about the number 47.
Authority vested in me by the Universitatis Comitiatum e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Ph.D.
PhD?
It's Doctor of Thinkology. Sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side.
Oh, John, Rector, I've got a brain.
The gematria for the word thinking is, of course, 47.
Sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side.
An isosceles triangle of L is, of course, 47 degrees. 47 is the number of the wisdom of Oz, known as the 47th problem of Euclid, or the Pythagorean theorem of 47.
Sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side.
The Wizard of Oz is a story of time, and the gematria of time is 47. The seasons of time. Seasons equals 47. Time, and the seasons begin in springtime. Spring equals 47. The forces of nature and the seasons of time are divided by the 4 weeks of 7 days. 1 month is 47. The tropics of Capricorn and Cancer are 47 degrees apart. Earth's axis of rotation is tilted at 23.5 degrees, or precisely 23.47. 23.5 times 2 is 47. The axis tilt of Earth points to our pole star. Pole star equals 47. The seasons of time is the force of nature. Force equals 47.
Use the Force, Luke.
The force is the wars of the stars. Star Wars equals 47. The wars of the stars, the lights of time. Lightsaber equals 47. The number 47 is encoded into every episode of Star Trek. The number 47. Code 47 is the Star Trek Federation Starfleet emergency frequency. 47 dead, failure in 47 seconds, level 47, etc. The Star Trek Federation Starfleet Command logo or seal is an abstract isosceles triangle that is, of course, angled at 47 degrees. The Freemasonic symbol of the square and compass is encoded with the number 47. The Freemasonic square and compass has an isosceles triangle that is 47 degrees. But I discovered that the square and compass is the symbol of 47. The letter in the mid-L is the letter G, or the 7th letter. The square and compass. Square equals 4. The Masonic square and compass of 4 with the letter G or 7 in the middle equate to the number 47. The summer solstice of June 21st is in the house of Cancer, which is called the Keystone. Keystone equals the number 47. The Masonic York Rite has the Royal Arch degree of 4. Royal Arch equals 47. Masonry can also be misspelled as masonry, which equals 47. The word Freemason is also coded with 47. Freemason equals 147. The word Masonic is also coded with the inverse of 47. Masonic equals 74, or 47. And remember that I am the one that discovered the word Freemasonry means the free May sons of the May Queen. Thus, free May sun ray. So Freemasonry is the free son of May, which is why free May sun equals 47, as well as May sun ray, which equals 47, and of course May sun ray equals 47. Let us continue going down the rabbit hole, which of course is why rabbit equals 47, and rabbit hole also equals 47. Take notice that the clock of the White Rabbit is set to 5. 5 is May, the May sun, which is why he is late, because the month of April is the 4th month. Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesday, or Shrove Tuesday, is exactly 47 days before Easter Sunday, preceding Ash Wednesday, the first day of Lent, meaning the days will be getting longer in length. This is why Easter is on the day of the sun, Sunday, and why rabbit hole and spring equate to 47. The solar deity is the gematria of 47. Also, the words solar sun equate to 47. Solar sun equals 47. The storm god Baal is the son of the father god. Baal sun equals 47. The Great Sunspot Group of April 7th, 1947, 4747, was the largest sunspot group ever recorded. Again, the sun related to the number 47. The ancient Mesopotamians discovered the 47-year cycle of the 4th planet, Mars, that returns to the same position among the stars every 47 years. Do not forget that the red planet Mars is the planet of March in the springtime of the March rabbit hare of the vernal equinox of the sun. Mars hare equals 47. The March Mars hare rabbit is named Hare, pronounced Hayer, made to rhyme with mayor in the Alice in Wonderland film called Through the Looking Glass. Hare equals 47. Alice in Wonderland is a film about time where the red hearts of summer battle the black spades of winter. That includes the Rabbit Hole 47 and the Rabbit Hayer 47. Wonderland equals 47. I will now take you even deeper down the rabbit hole of the number 47. The letter D is the number 4. The Hebrew letter Dalet, or D, means the doorway of time. D equals 4. This is why we say forward, as in the future of time. Forward equals 47. Forward means 47. The 7 weeks times 4 equals time, which is a month. This is why 4 times 7 is 28, which is 28 days a month. Now you will know why forward is 4 words of 7777. The 4 sevens, or 47. In fact, the word forward is coded with 47. 4 equals F-O-U-R, 4, and forward consists of 7 letters, so forward equals 47. Now you know why the code of 47 is embedded into the saying 24/7, which means time. The code of 24/7 is 47. Now I will give you the golden key that opens all doors to the number 47. Remember, the 4th letter, D or Dalet, means the doorway. This is why the door is a 4-letter word. The 4-letter word door begins with the Dalet, the D, and ends with the Resh, or the R. Or equals the sun, the Resh, the door of the sun. The sun door. Now you will understand why Dorothy of The Wizard of Oz is the character of the doorway. Roth means red, the red doorway of the sun. Dorothy. Dorothy, the red sun of the doorway. Now you will grasp why the Hebrew letters of the Dalet and the Resh symbols look the same and point in the same direction at the 9 o'clock position of the fall-autumn equinox of September, called Rosh Hashanah, the red head doorway of the new year. This is the house of Libra, who holds the Baalance scales of Ma'at. The sun now falls into the underworld, which is the time of judgment. Judge equals 47. Now you know why we have the red-headed Judge Judy. Now that you understand about the red doorway of the golden sun, you will now overstand the golden key of 47. The D letter equals 4, which equals the door, and the letter G equals the golden key that opens all doors, which equals 47. The golden key of 7 opens the doorway to the house of the zodiac. This is why 7 is in the shape of a key. DG equals 47. The golden key that opens the door. The gematria for the gold key equates to 47. Gold key equals 47. Now you will understand why the Vatican has the symbols of the two keys of gold and silver that represent the golden sun and the silver moon of winter and summer, or heaven and hell. Now you will understand why the Vatican is shaped like the symbol of the key. The gematria for the word Vatican equals the number 47. Vatican equals 47. The gematria for the word Roma also equates to the number 47. Roma equals 47. Rome is where the Son of God Jesus, Yeshua, was judged and sacrificed on the cross at the doorway of Passover. Jesus equals the inverse of 47, which is 74. And of course, Jesus or Yeshua performed 47 miracles in the Bible. The gematria for the word miracle equates to the number 47. Miracle equals 47. Jesus is the Lamb of God in the house of Aries, the offspring of the Father God, Ayil, which means ram. Ayil, the God of the Bible, equals 47. Yahuwah or Yahweh is the God named Yah. Yah equals 47. Yah, or El, the moon god, is found on Mount Sinai, or Moon Sin Mountain. Mount Sinai equals 47. The Hebrew Torah and the Christian Bible both equate to the number 47. Torah Bible equals 47. The word Christian also equates to the number 47. Christian equals 47. The name Jesus or Jesus is by way of Zeus, Dion or Dios, which means two. Dios equates to the number 47. Dios equals 47. This is why the Bible is the Bibles of two, the Bi-Di of the two, or the Diabolos of Diablo and El, the two bulls of heaven and hell. Diabol equals 47. In fact, the name Bull is the house of the bull god El, which is why the name Bull-El equals to 47. Bull equals 47. There are many biblical names that equate to the number 47, like Isaiah, John, Sarah, Rachel, Malachi, and Revelations all equate to the number 47. The Israeli Declaration of Independence was established in the year of 1947. Again, the number 47. The symbol for Israel is the Star of David, which is the Star of Divide. The Star of David equals the number 47. Jacob of the Bible is the liar who hijacked the crown and became the king of the 12 houses of Israel. Jacob is blue and Esau is red, representing summer and winter. This is why the book of Genesis says that Jacob, or Yaakov, lived for 147 years. The code again is the number 47. The gematria for the word middle, or mid-el, equates to the number 47. Middle equals 47. The number 666 is related to the beast, which is just the number of the Elite of the sun. Beast equals 47. The book of Revelation, chapter 4:7 or 47, is about the four beasts of the zodiac cross of time. The beast is 47, and the word omen also equates to the number 47. Omen equals 47. The omen of 666, or the sun of 66, 69, is the house of the summer solstice, which is why the movies were released in June, like June 6th or June 9th. And of course, the March spring equinox. The star of the Omen movies was named Damien. The word Damon equates to 47. Damon equals the number 47. Damien, or Daemon, is a demon, which just means the deity of the moon. The daemon, or deity of the moon, gives us our omens of prophecy, which comes from the owl man, or omen. Owl omen equals 47. This is why the wise old owls are used for clocks that tell time. This is why the elite elders of El worship the Owl. Owl of El equals 47. Now you will know why Gotham City has the Court of Owls. Court Owls equals 47. This is why Gotham City is ruled by them, and they make the prophecies, which is why Jim Gordon holds the Crystal Baal all of time. This is exactly why the Court of Owls said that the people of Gotham will be judged. The World Trade Center's twin towers were symbols of the seasonal sun and moon, which is why it is all about the rising and the falling of the Elite. And of course, when you add 4 plus the 7, it equals L even of 11. And of course, 9/11 is also associated with the Wizard of Oz. Remember I told you about the biggest sunspot of April 7th, 1947, the 47? Well, the other, or second biggest, sunspot was in the year 2001. And of course, monolith equals 47. The 9/11 attacks were carried out by 767s and 757 jet airplanes, but almost everyone only knows of the Boeing Jumbo Jet 747. September 11th was coded with many secret occult numbers. Among them is the number 47. Of course, the first minute of terror by the terrorists was at the 47th minute. The two planes that flew into the World Trade Center's Twin Towers carried a crew of 9 and 11. And when you add the flight crew of 9/11 with the passengers that died that day, we find once again the code of 47, because the total deaths equal 147. On September 11th, 2001, 9/11, the Army lost 47 civilian employees. In total, there were 470 government deaths that day. And the office and station for Channel 47 also perished that day. But the most famous 47 related to 9/11 or 7/11 is Building 7, the King Solomon or Solomon twin pillars of the sun and the moon. World Trade Center Building 7 was designed and embedded with the number 47, which is why it was originally 47 stories high. And of course, each floor of the 47-story building had 47,000 square feet of rentable office space. The 47th floor was not for rent and was a mechanical level.
They were not sure they were going to be able to contain the fire. And I said, we've had such terrible loss of life. Maybe the smartest thing to do is pull it. And they made that decision to pull, and then we watched the building collapse.
And of course, the costs to rebuild Building 7 were covered by the $475 million. And would you believe the new World Trade Center Building 7 is 741 feet tall, or 147? And by the way, the number 47 is a multiple of the 11th hour. The Declaration of Independence is on July 4th, 1776. July equals 7, and the 4, which is the inverse of 47. So the Declaration of Independence on July 4th of 1776 is on the day the people of Earth are independent from the sun at the aphelion. And of course, the final phase of the Declaration of Independence was on June 21st, which is the summer solstice. And of course, the Declaration of Independence has 47 sentences. Of course, Washington, D.C. equals 47, and so does the word government, which is exactly why the White House also equals 47, which is the White House of the sun god, Ra, or Ba-El. And that's why Ba-El House also equals 47. The word president also equates to the number 47. And of course, the word Trump head also equals 47. And remember President Trump's huge mistake on 7/11, which of course also equates to the number 47.
There are 47% of the people who will vote for the president no matter what. All right, there are 47% who are with him, who are dependent upon government. These are people who pay no income tax. 47% of Americans pay no income tax.
And would you believe that Osama bin Laden also equates to the number 47? And so does the word Arabic, which equals 47. The word Israeli or Israelium also equates to the number 47. And what do the Illuminati terrorists use? The AK-47. The word agent also equates to the number 47. And now you know exactly why there is a video game and film called Agent 47. We find the number 47 in 47 Ronin, which is about the bloodshed of the Emerald Green. And then we have the 747 savings and loan crisis scandal, which of course was estimated at $407 billion, or 47. And of course the word banks also equal 47. Gold and silver equals 147. Alexis Arquette died on September 11th at the age of 47. And speaking of age 47, the London attacks was blamed on a man who was the age of 47, which of course occurred in the month of June. London, June equals 47. And remember Monsters, Inc., which came out in November or 9/11 of 2001, which is why the clock is set at 9/11, with the doorway portals or monolithic obelisks of time. And they remained accident-free until the 47th day. Of course, Family Guy is also related to 9/11 or 7/11, as well as the number 47, complete with the red doorway or portal of time. And this is exactly why Family Guy equals 47. And from the makers of Monsters, Inc., they bring us Finding Nemo, which of course Nemo equals 47.
How deep are we?
37 meters.
There are sharks everywhere!
47 meters down.
And of course, this film was supposed to come out on June 23rd, the day after Judy Garland's death at age 47. Judy Garland played in a film called The Clock, where she played Alice Mayberry, which equals 47. The clock, which was the time of 7/11. And of course, the film was about the 48 hours, which is really about the 47th hour. In the film The 40-Year-Old Virgin, we find out that he collects 47 G.I. Joes.
I just sold the guy's G.I. Joe for $1,000.
Really?
Do you have any of those?
Yeah.
You do?
I have 47 of them.
No, you don't.
Yeah, in the
you
original boxes.
And from the makers of The 40-Year-Old Virgin, they bring you Superbad, which of course is encoded with the number 47. In the TV series called Lost, there were exactly 47 survivors after the plane crash. In David Lynch's Inland Empire, it was all about the rabbit doorway and the number 47, and the famous dismembered body of Black Dahlia with her Glasgow Joker smile was killed in the year 1947. And of course we have the Roswell UFO crash of 1947. According to Ptolemy, there are 47 constellations. There are exactly 47 strings on a harp. The Golden Gate Bridge has a length to width ratio of 47 to 1. Humans have 46 chromosomes, but if you have 47 chromosomes, you have Down syndrome. Dr. Seuss published 47 books. The crown chakra is the head, which is 7, and the heart chakra is number 4, 47. There is a 23 spoof called the number 47. And Joey Badass is all about the number 47. "47 Degrees is a global consulting and development firm who are a group of visionaries, creators, and technical innovators. And of course, the college called Pomona in California is obsessed with the number 47. And yes, the word Trutheracy equals the number 47. Aloha, everybody. Thank you for watching The Wisdom of 47. And today is June 21st, which is the summer solstice, the release and debut of my first book called Behind the Emerald Door of Oz, The Untold Truth. You can find that ebook on Amazon in 3 versions, and you can also order a full color copy physical book for $34.95, full color, glossy cover, and then for a plain book on the ebook version 1, I have a paperback book for $11.11 on Amazon. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed The Wisdom of 47, and I look forward to the live show a little bit later this evening with Zachary Hubbard on the Gematria Effect. I'll see you all then. Peace, love, and wisdom. Aloha.
Trutheracy House of Wisdom.